It's lunchtime, Huntsville, and you're tuned to Lunch Break on Spirit 94.3.
All right, here we are on a Tuesday, right, Jason?
Tuesday.
Already. No distraction Tuesday.
That's right.
I went back and watched our Open last yesterday, or as my daughter says, last earlier. I went back and watched our episode from last earlier.
Yeah.
And it was funny because, we always do this opening segment on social media because we want people to know what's happening. And, man, I went back and looked, and I was just I was actually filled with joy because here was my son, and he was kind of doing his own thing with his back turned to the camera. My daughter was over here spinning around. And I said, in the moment, it's kind of frustrating. I'll be honest. You're a dad. It's frustrating sometimes. But then when you pause and you think about it, what a blessing. And I said, I'm going to miss these days one day.
Definitely. And see, there, Rob came in. He was worried about it. I told him, don't worry about it. It'll be all right. And it was all right.
Yeah, Jason told me, he's like, we can't do this. What's going No, definitely not, man. Well, hey, time is 11:35. Welcome into Lunch Break, everybody. I'm Rob Hipp alongside Jason Bay. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll keep you entertained, hopefully, here for the next hour and a half or so. We're all usually off by 1 o'clock or so. And we got a lot going on today, as we always do. We'll kind of intro everything here. We've got some news, and I've got some news that came in from CASA, the court-appointed special advocates, that I want to make sure that we mention today, as they have a monthly benefit. That date has changed for this month, so we'll reveal that to you a little bit later. Also, your daily dose of useless information. I know, Jason, you've got some things ready to go for us on that. That is also... I got to quit saying it's my favorite segment because every segment's my favorite. But it's my favorite segment, Jason.
Yeah. You got to hear about this. 12 tons of Kit Kats were stolen in Europe.
I did. That came across the news wire, and it was something to do with F1, with Formula One, I think.
Well, yeah. The massive shipment. 413,000 Kit Kat bars stolen. Now, they must have had quite a sweet tooth.
There's something happening, so make sure you stay locked in for that. Also, we will have your sports page coming up. We're going to talk a little bit of March Madness. I got a clip for you to play as well, and we're getting down to the wire, as we will have the national championship game before too long. We'll continue to keep you updated. Got some Rockets and Spurs updates for you as well. And then something to think about. And I'm going to lead with this, and Jason, I know you're going to add in something to this as well. But I kind of wanted to hop in on this segment for just a second and get your feedback on what we saw last night on the national scale. It was something that brought tears to me. And it's okay if you're a guy to talk about a tear. I'm being honest. Sometimes as men we think, well, we better not cry. Or I'm going to tell you, there was something last night, though, that was so moving that I felt it was the Holy Spirit moving in a powerful way on an audience that was reaching not just all of the U.S., but literally all over the world for people that were watching. And it was that moment I teared up, Jay. Have you ever had those moments just where you tear up unexpectedly?
Yeah, I have, and I'm anxious to see it. You sent it out last night, and I didn't get a chance to watch it, but you mentioned it, so I knew that we would have the opportunity to talk about it today. So I'm anxious to see it for the first time and just experience what you experienced.
Yeah, and the folks on the radio, you're going to be able to hear it. And so that's why it's important that we're not going to broadcast that one live over social media like this segment. So it's very important that you listen on Spirit 94.3. You can tune your radio in if you're in the immediate Huntsville area. If not, go to our website at spiritradio.fm. Spiritradio.fm is where you can tune in or download the Spirit 94.3 app. And you're wondering, what is it? Well, you're going to have to listen to find out. Sorry. We're like that game show where it's like, oh, you want to know? Well, you better keep listening.
That's called a tease.
Yeah. We're leaving you cliffhanging here, but we'll bring it back. We'll pull you back up off the cliff after that. So we're going to talk about that. And then, as always, a wonderful segment, the encouragement from the Word. We continue Holy Week, and I was talking about some very serious things on Good Morning Huntsville this morning that, amongst all of the things and the activities and the celebrations, this is all very serious this week leading up to Sunday, Jason, and I'm excited about the Easter season.
Yeah, we look at that last week of Jesus' life, and today is Tuesday, so we'll look on that Tuesday. He shared a couple of of parables, and I want to zone in on one parable that he shared that's so powerful, and I hope that you'll stay tuned in for that, because as you go through the Holy Week, each and every day, there's something else in that last week of Jesus' life that you can see that really, really powerful message he brings to the people, especially looking back after his death and resurrection, and they remember each and every day what happened that last week. So stay tuned for that.
I do want to ask you on this opening segment, because we have the social media audience. Again, we want to welcome you, and thanks for hanging out with us here in lunch break. We'll get back to more music and programming on Spirit in between these breaks. But Jason, as a pastor, I mean, this is an important week. Obviously, my old pastor used to call it the Super Bowl Sunday, on Easter. Yeah. But it's a time where a lot of folks, they say, I haven't been to church in a while, and they need to come. And I really believe that we're just going to see churches all over, not just here at First Baptist, but throughout the world, full on Sunday. What is these last week and then this Sunday for you as a pastor? What's that journey kind of like for you as you head into the Easter season?
Oh, I love it. I love this time of the year as well. And Easter for me and my family for so many years has just been so special. It's a time you can go and you get the new dress for the girls and new shirt and pants or whatever for the boys, and get the opportunity to come celebrate the resurrection with your family. There's nothing better than that. I think the message of the resurrection is the hope of the Christian life. I mean, it is the central theme. Without the resurrection, the Scripture says we are to be most pitied. So we look at that week, and it's such an exciting time to be a believer, and to be in church on that Sunday is so important. So, hey, if you don't have a church, we would love for you to come and be a part of what we're doing here. 10:45 Sunday, we're going to have a packed house. We're only going to have one service, but I love the idea of just having one service, because it just brings everybody together. We gather together just like we do each and every week, and celebrate what the Lord has done. Then afterwards, we're going to have an Easter egg hunt. We're going to have some food and just a time of celebration. It's going to be a great day on Sunday, so I'm looking forward to it, Rob.
And I want to encourage folks, too. Maybe there's somebody out there saying, well, I ain't been to church. Lightning will strike. And, those things. No, come and be a part. And come join us here at First. If you're not plugged in somewhere else, come to First. And if you haven't been in 5 years, 10 years, you come anyways. And I know that you will be blessed for being here on Sunday. It is a great time. My children are ready too. They're let's just say Daddy dresses up at this kind of, well, the bunny isn't supposed to be chubby, but Daddy makes the bunny chubby. I've kindly requested that the family members do not take pictures of the Easter bunny with children, because this Easter bunny has a big belly now. But every year we go, and I'm so thankful for Bridget's family, because, Sunday is so important to be in church with your family. And so we used to have a Easter gathering at their home, Easter, Sunday afternoon. Well, they have moved that to Saturday so that people can be with their families. And well, I say their families, it's really all of our family anyways. But so we can be at church on Sunday. So we're going to head back to Georgetown either late Wednesday evening or early Thursday after the show. And we'll be there Thursday, Friday, come back late Saturday. But we used to have an Easter family celebration at her grandmother's clubhouse, at my wife's grandmother's clubhouse. Well, Granny passed away, and her house was sold, and so we can't use that facility anymore. So this year we are having it in Georgetown, where we always do, but we're having it at a senior center there, part of the housing authority where Bridget's mother is. And I love that time, because I'm telling you, Bridget's family is massive. And I think last year we had almost 90 people.
Wow.
And so we're expecting that again.
Yeah.
It is just a great, and everybody, it's like a potluck, Jason. Everybody brings,
Mm-hmm. That's cool, man. I know you'll cherish those memories. I look forward to one day whenever my kids are all out of the house and they're all coming back with their families. What a day that's going to be.
Yeah. Then you guys are going to have 90 or 100.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Out there, so, and a good potluck as well.
Yeah, we'll have to.
Are you a cooker of anything, Jason? A connoisseur of grilling or of potluck and anything?
Yeah, I have. I bought me one of these Blackstone grills. You seen those?
Okay, yes.
And
yes.
Man, it was a great purchase, because I cook out there at least once or twice a week It's just propane, and you throw whatever, chicken or last night we had pork chops, and it's so easy to cook out there, and the kids love it, and it's good for you, because it's not fried or anything. So I'll take chicken strips, throw them out there, and they'll eat it with honey mustard or whatever, and they love that. But this year we're having for Easter we're having our hamburgers here at the church, so we'll eat that for lunch, and then we're going to all go back over to my mom's house and eat probably for the rest of the day, just chilling and having a good time with family, doing egg hunts, and hopefully the weather's good. Hopefully we get some rain over the weekend, but hopefully the rain will hold off on Sunday.
Well, friends, let us know. You can comment in on this social media feed, or better yet, since we're going to go over to radio only here in a minute, you can text us. Let us know you're out there at 936-339-0139. Again, that number is 936-339-0139. And let us know what your favorite potluck is. What do you cook, or what is your favorite? Either one of those.
Your go-to.
Go-to potluck. That's the question today. Hey, we'll take a break, and we've got a lot more coming up. We'll get back to a few more songs, so make sure that you stay with us as we continue promoting, celebrating the good. This is Lunch Break. Time now 11:45. We'll be right back in a moment after this.